What if I told you that the most valuable skill you can cultivate today isn't coding, marketing, or data analysis? Most individuals chase after the latest trends, believing that if they can master certain software or techniques, they will secure their place in an ever-evolving job market. However, history paints a very different picture. Take Leonardo da Vinci, for instance. He didn't survive the turbulent times of his era because he was merely a painter. He thrived due to his ability to intertwine ideas across various fields like anatomy, engineering, and art. Similarly, Benjamin Franklin moved fluidly among printing, science, politics, and diplomacy. Richard Feynman applied principles of physics to storytelling and everyday problem-solving, showcasing the power of interdisciplinary thinking. Modern innovators, such as Elon Musk, seamlessly integrate physics, engineering, economics, and design into their work. They weren't just skilled, they were highly adaptable. In this video, you won't just learn why adaptability matters. You'll discover how to develop the very skill that can make you future-proof. The old rule of expertise is fading fast. Once upon a time, deep knowledge in one singular field could guarantee success for a lifetime. However, that world is rapidly disappearing. Artificial intelligence can now replicate knowledge faster than humans can learn it, automating skills that once took months of training in mere minutes. Entire industries can transform within just a few years. The true issue isn't that knowledge is becoming obsolete. It's that knowledge devoid of adaptability becomes irrelevant. Today, the individuals who truly thrive aren't necessarily those who accumulate the most knowledge, but rather those who can skillfully transfer their knowledge across different domains. This unique ability is known as transferable intelligence. Transferable intelligence refers to the capacity to apply what you learn in one area to a completely different context. It's not about amassing information. It's about conditioning your brain to make connections, adapt, and reapply ideas. The good news is that you can develop this skill purposefully. These strategies aren't quick fixes. They are tried and true systems utilized by elite learners throughout history. First and foremost, you must learn how to learn. Meta-learning is the foundation of adaptability. It's about understanding how learning functions. Elite learners don't merely absorb information. They engage in reflective practices. They ask themselves critical questions such as, how does this concept actually work? Where else could this knowledge apply? What deeper patterns are hidden within this information? In his book, Range, David Epstein argues that individuals who explore multiple domains tend to outperform specialists in creative thinking and long-term problem-solving. To practice this daily, dedicate 20 minutes to learning something outside your usual field. Afterwards, ponder this simple yet profound question. How could this new knowledge reshape my thinking in my primary area of expertise? The second vital strategy involves building mental models. Unlike simple facts, which can easily fade from memory, mental models serve as lasting frameworks that help us understand the world around us. For instance, physics teaches us about cause and effect, while biology reveals the principles of adaptation. Mental models allow us to simplify complex concepts and make them more applicable across various contexts. By continually constructing and refining these models, you empower yourself to navigate new challenges with confidence and creativity. Engage in a habit of looking at different fields through the lens of your existing knowledge. When you encounter a new concept, ask yourself, what mental model can I associate with this? How does this relate to what I already know? By persistently applying this method, you'll become adept at translating ideas from one domain into another, thus strengthening your transferable intelligence. As you focus on these two strategies, learning how to learn and building mental models, you'll find that each step enhances your capacity for adaptation. In a world where change is the only constant, fostering transferable intelligence is not merely an advantage. It is essential for thriving in the future. The ability to connect disparate ideas not only enriches your personal toolkit, but also positions you as a more valuable contributor to your field and beyond. The journey begins with your willingness to break boundaries, challenge norms, and redefine the limits of your learning.
Psychology reveals the significance of bias while economics teaches us about incentives. When your brain collects and organizes models rather than mere facts, it gains flexibility. Charlie Munger introduced the idea of a latticework of mental models. This concept emphasizes that with a diverse array of knowledge, you can tackle unfamiliar challenges independently, without waiting for instructions. To foster this skill, a weekly practice of learning a core idea from a different field and connecting it to your existing understanding is invaluable. This intentional cross-discipline approach enhances cognitive agility, allowing you to navigate complex problems effectively. Adapting to new situations requires practice, particularly through adaptive problem solving. Transferable intelligence flourishes only when put to the test. This involves finding solutions without relying on preset templates, explaining concepts in various contexts, and being open to experimenting, failing, and adjusting your strategies. Richard Feynman, the renowned physicist, advocated that if you can't simplify an explanation, you haven't grasped the concept fully. His approach was to continually re-express complex ideas through storytelling, drawings, and analogies, fostering cognitive flexibility, an ability that machines currently find challenging to match. Moreover, consider the difference between mere knowledge accumulation and true iterative learning. Most individuals tend to collect information, while elite learners engage in a cycle of learning, applying, reflecting, and adapting. Mistakes, rather than being pitfalls, provide critical feedback for growth. For instance, Elon Musk exemplifies this iterative mindset by drawing insights not only from physics but also from manufacturing, software, and economics, tirelessly refining his understanding and models. Your true value lies not in the information you possess today but in how swiftly your thought processes evolve and adapt. In today's rapidly advancing technological landscape, particularly with the rise of artificial intelligence, understanding these concepts is crucial. AI can outpace human information processing, yet it falls short in several areas, including cross-domain intuition, analogical reasoning, lived experience, and judgment. Cultivating transferable intelligence equips you to collaborate effectively with AI rather than compete against it. The more adept you are at linking ideas across diverse fields, the more irreplaceable you become in the workforce. The future-proof skill is not simply about mastering a specific tool, platform, or trend. Instead, it centers on your ability to learn deeply, transfer insights across disciplines, and continually adapt your thinking process. Thus, it is vital to reflect on your learning habits. Are you merely gathering facts, or are you actively training your mind to connect these insights? Begin your journey today. Delve into a new domain, take the time to reflect on what you've learned, teach others, and integrate this newfound knowledge into your existing understanding. In an era characterized by rapid changes and evolving technologies, the capability to think beyond traditional boundaries will consistently trump any singular skill that may fade over time. To ensure that your mind and career remain resilient in the face of advancements in AI, join me as we explore how elite learners adapt, thrive, and grow. Together, we will uncover strategies to enhance our cognitive flexibility, enrich our mental models, and cultivate an adaptable mindset that is essential for succeeding in this new age. Embrace this challenge and discover the profound impact it has on your life, professional journey, and your ability to engage with a world where knowledge and adaptability are the keys to future success.